works, are we good? I'm gonna set so much spam, dude. You're about to see. We're gonna have so much spam, we're gonna lag. That's right. Sorry, I demounted. It was good though, it was good. We lost little things, but we defended. The point of it all is that we pushed them. So, here, let's do a little, before we go for metal from now on, let's do a little swoop around, alright?
I got parasaurs on me just in case you want to use one.
Let's just do a little swoop. I'm pretty good at spotting things that don't belong there, you know. Like, wait a minute, I don't know that foundation. What the? Let me see. What gave him up was the light. I saw the beam. Like, first I saw the giraffe. I was like, oh shit, giraffe. You know, and they were pushing. I was like, what the? And then I saw the light. I saw the beam, like the transmitter beam. I was like, oh man, that's a fob. But at that point, when I told you to message Fastkill about the fob, I didn't know where the fob was yet. I knew there was a fob because I saw the light. So I was like, well, no one places a transmitter if they're not gonna fob up. So I was just assuming there was a fob, which there was, because transmitter with a fob, of course. And then that's when, like, boom, that's when Sergio locked down and we pushed them. But we did good though, defending their first push and getting rid of the Giga and the giraffe. That was clutch right there. So, but then they had us outnumbered. They had like 3 or 4 people, and it was just 2 of us. So when Sergio locked down, that evened out the playing field because we killed 2 people. I picked one of the persons off, dragged them to the base. Then I picked up the other dude, dragged them to the base, and then you killed the guy on the Giga, which that's 3 people, and then there was still 1 guy mounted on the Parasarithium, on the giraffe, because I couldn't pick him up. So that was 4 people total. We fought off in that one attack, just the 2 of us. So that was pretty good. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, one of them was named Dream. Gay ass name.
I'm glad we squashed them. I'm so glad we went to tame those whales that day. Boom, whales.
They didn't do good on the against the turrets.
The whale?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, I was flying out of, like, they couldn't shoot me. I was too high, too out of range. Because the bombs, you can just drop them from a high distance as long as you're within render distance of what you're aiming at, of that structure. Like, the bomb will hit. But if you go way too high in the air, where the game renders out their fob or their structures or the player, then that bomb's not gonna hit. So you need to be able to see them on your screen, you know. Then if you have your render distance like pretty high, like an epic or an high, then you can out render distance of turrets. So.
I wonder if I did any damage with shooting at him. Probably not.
Oh
right?
yeah, you were shooting at him. No, yeah, I saw the hits land, but what that does, it panics the player. Even if you don't deal a lot of damage to the structure, the players are gonna freak.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, we're getting shot at.
And then remember, in this game, like, if you panic, you lose, man.
Yeah, they just had a gasoline generator, right? For all this shit?
Yep.
Yeah, I took the gasoline out whenever I had a chance. So what was inside those vaults?
Nothing. They pop burn everything. They threw everything out, and the guy that I dragged to the base, as soon as I picked him up, the first thing he did was start throwing everything. I saw him. Oops, sorry. That might cause damage. Beam out? Yeah, you're good.
So they probably lost a lot, right?
Well, yeah, we killed 1 Giga for sure. They lost their giraffe. They lost their fob. You know, they lost their transmitter. like 8 heavies, bullets, 3 bolts,
We picked those up, right?
kits. The bullets and stuff, yeah, but there wasn't a lot left because Sergio soaked them up. So they lost them because we soaked them. Like that's what I meant. The turrets we blew up, but more than anything, they lost kits. So 2 people lost 2 full kits and even maybe tames because I picked them up and they were like, nope, dropping everything. So.
I'm gonna drop some shit. Do we need any crystal?
No, not for now. We're
Place where you can run wild with your creativity.
We almost don't even need obsidian either, but might as well keep it because we can handle the weight.
Oh shit.
Place for expression.
We'll go do the volcano run after this too for metal. Because we need metal. I want to build more spam everywhere.
Oh, okay, I get what you said. Let me drop some stuff. It didn't let me.
Yep. We need so much spam because that's what saved us today. All those little metals and pillars and metal fences I put up.
Yeah.
That saved us because if I didn't put that new fob up and all that spam, they would have popped up where that little metal spawns, where we have that little space wheel. Right there. That's where they would have popped up and they would have pushed that fob first. Then that's pretty close to the base, you know. So I don't know why I decided to build all that spam this morning. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna use up all the metal in the base and make spam, you know, like I tried us out. Oops, sorry.
About 10% damage.
We're gonna have to practice some scenarios. Some like 5 scenarios later, yeah.
Speak. There's also one chat.
We need a vault for like PvE ready. You know what I mean? Like, we know these tames got fucking saddles and all that shit. Because I don't think
agreed.
I don't think I got any gas bags with saddles.
Me neither. We don't have a gas bag blueprint.
Maybe I can talk to that guy.
But now they see if they next time they fob up, they're not gonna fob us up with a gas Jenny anymore. They're gonna use a tech gen next time, for sure.
Did you get the shit out that was out of the Giga?
No, we couldn't get anything from the Giga because they.
That's where all the I put all the looted.
Remember we were doing that in house? We were doing that drunken thing? Like we're tripping over everything, falling down.
Alright, one text gives nothing, man. So, oh, you're gonna hit the gas bag guy up?
Yep.
Yeah. One text gives nothing. We're about to make that one. So. You have your. Bad luck with the Texas, man. At least this one died an honorable death. I trade a text gift for a Giga any day. I'd rather kill a Giga, you know. Any day. Oh, we have Bob.
Where's he at?
No, someone farmed this metal, and they didn't farm all of it. Like they only farm half of it. Like see how all of this rocks right in front of you, they're ready. All of them, every single one. And on this side, only 1 or 2 rocks are available when all of them should have been there. So that means someone on a Bloodstalker and an Enki are farming, meaning a Bob. So a small person they could only handle like 10 nodes.
Says he's checking right now. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm ready. There we go. What does Sarthus say?
Oh, I think they were farming metal. I think it was them. I think they saw us and then they...
Who? Sarthus in that? Or Surgery?
Sarthus tribe.
Oh, okay.
Sarthus, you know, he made a new tribe, or he's right in the other pillar. He's psychotic.
What is this? Hold on. Damn, I wish I could speak better Spanish.
I guess someone had us in our sights, man. I think, if I'm deducting that correctly, I think he's talking to one of the new guys in this tribe. And maybe he's playing and he's just flying around. It feels like I win. Oh, that's right. Someone farmed it. Oh crap! I'm sorry. Look, we got a new porch. We gotta break it in.
Apparently, I danced too close to his sister, so I did what any other man would have done. Sold her out.
What are you doing on top of the forge, huh?
Right close to her, right in front of the cursor. She seemed jubilant.
Oh, I think that's gonna be it.
I continued to keep walking on his sister, but evidently there was a regular knew some man.
Oh, and we only lost 1 Giga, and it was a clone, right? A
Yeah.
bastard one. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's okay. See, we lost. The only thing we lost was a tech skiff, which it's okay. It's just a metal run and element run. That's nothing. Not even. I'm ready. Let me make.
I'm gonna drop 1 just so you know.
Yeah.
Just because it's some weird. It's good?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
He continued to send me messages and invited me into his club. I accepted his invite. Looking back now, I should have never taken that.
Oh, I don't know how to make whips. What a
It's
loser.
tough.
Let's see if I got one in here.
I think I got 1 somewhere.
Oh, you're good. I found a broken one in here. I'll fix it. I got everything to fix it. There you go.
Your brain was starting to mess with me, and then it happened.
Oh, he's letting us know where not to. I don't even go over there. Where he's making his base is so. It's crazy snowy over there. It's always storming like crazy. I can't see anything. Oh yeah, new forge. Break in this new forge, man. Ooh, look at that. We filled it up and we get some uncooked for the reserves. You can throw the rest of the stuff up.
And then it happened. In the distance, I saw something approach.
All right, you want to go to the farm metal over at the lava now?
Yeah, I'm down below, right below you.
Doesn't hurt to have 3 metal forges full of metal.
Do I need to bring anything?
No, same thing as just your magma and food and water and members. Use your survival kit. Alright, let's do our... Now we gotta do this every time. Let's do a lap around the base, make sure no one's popping us. Stupid.
Sure, we still got the...
Just a quick lap every time. Whenever you're about to TP out of base and you know you're gonna be gone for more than 10-15 minutes, you know, do a little loop like this.
Oh, you dropped me.
Oh,
Drop me.
drop you.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Sorry, I ran into the edge of the map.
I refuse to believe that everyone here is some sexual underground being.
You can spawn on that bed right there and below you, I think. Where you fall, where the gigas were?
Yeah, a little close over there.
Sorry. There's a bed right there. I think it's called Abajo, Rico Abajo.
Okay.
Like that, and then that one spawns you right there, I think. I don't know if he has my name, but it says Abajo, A-B-A. Okay, I'll rename it.
I'm over there.
Oh, you're here over here? Under all this giga?
Yeah, I'm below the gigas. There's a lot of gigas, dude.
Yeah, they're just for making eggs.
Oh, nice.
Where's your body? You can try. You can get it with the skiff. You can fly the skiff and let me get on.
Oh, my bad. You good?
Yeah, I'm in the wing. I guess you're good.
It's behind us, right?
I don't know
Yeah, I think
where your
so.
green light is. Yeah.
I don't want to drop you.
You're okay. I'll live. I have 600 health.
Shit. Did you live?
Oh yeah, I'll
Fuck.
live. I live every time. You're okay. And I have a tech pod right here, so it doesn't matter. Just find your body and not.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, that's why I put all this health on my character, because I love surviving falls. Like when you're in others, oh, well, what you gonna do? Drop me. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. I'll meet you over there where we park, because there's too many gigas.
Maybe we need to put some velas over here, dude.
Where?
Where your new spot is? Or no?
Oh, well, no, because they'll just kill them.
Oh, okay.
They're better over there by the base where last.
This is where we
I see your
teleport, right?
body.
Yeah.
What? No, like meet me where you started driving the ship.
Okay.
I have no way of getting over there because you took my ride.
Okay.
We forgot about the edge of the map over here. Thank you very much.
You want me to get out? Get off of
Yeah, I
it?
can't.
Okay, hold on a second.
Press X. You're good. You can teleport out of here. Oh, there's a Terracina right there. We're gonna teleport that Terracina. I guess we'll teleport in the usual spot. Can't break habit. Oh, and I gotta put more clip platforms around the base too. Gotta do a bunch of stuff.
Alright. This is G and D bonus, okay? Apparently, there's a lawnmower here.
Space whale!
Good day, Survivor. Here's what I've got. Nothing looks good.
Unit saying you gotta spend money to make money.
I gotta go get some more points, man. I got 29.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man?
Voy a buscar eso ahí. We look for the mail bus stalker for you guys. So you guys survived, right? Dig well.
We're gonna be beautiful, and we're gonna
That
get
was
into
fast.
these cool groups. The cool
Yeah, they
people
put
here.
transmitter and
And
everything.
we're gonna be living large.
Pero me parece que lo hicieron un poco tonto de parte de ellos, ¿no crees?
You don't know what happened.
No sé, sí, porque we were online.
Claro, y le dieron muy duro a ustedes. O sea, a ustedes les hicieron mierda muy rápido, ¿me entiendes?
Nobody does that to me.
Joder, si yo pongo un transmitter down es porque ya yo sé que voy a ganar la pinche pelea, pero no para perder así.
There it is.
A riding one?
Sí.
Throw out the magma.
No, no. Oh yeah, you can throw it out. We brought the Parasaur by accident.
Did we?
Yeah, I cryopod him. It's okay. I forgot about him. Sí, lo fuimos a farmear metal y cuando regresé
Okay,
estaba una
I'm letting out the
jirafa ahí.
magma.
Yep, you're good. Y estaba estaba una jirafa ahí.
Sí, tú dijiste, what the fuck, dijiste, ¿no? En tu cabeza.
Sí, una jirafa ahí. I was like
Dije,
pushing.
what the-
Estaba una jirafa pushing, and then I saw the transmitter light. A transmitter light. I was like, what the?
Tú dijiste,
Y
oh,
ya,
ya.
yeah, I was like, ¿qué? ¿Esto qué? There's a fob, le dije a Olympus. I'm like, there's a fob, Olympus.
Oh, shit.
And then Olympus
I didn't see
ate
shit.
giraffe in the giga.
No, está bien, brother. Qué bueno, yo me alegro que haya.
Brilliant idea, okay?
Pero yo la neta, si yo veo que hay gente online, yo no ataco, ¿me entiendes?
You know what? How about
Yep.
door to door, right? And
Pinches putos. Pero les recomiendo que before you do a metal run o si vas a salir de la base más de 10 minutos o 15, haz un loop around. Haz un
Guess how much
scout,
metal
bro.
he got in that one hit, dude.
porque si no haces el loop around, lo que nos pasa, si yo hago un loop around antes de ir a farmear metal, veo que están haciendo el fob right there and then. Pero yo creo que tal vez ellos, no sé, I don't know, they're stupid. Si sabes, si nos vieron ir por metal, why would you fob up? We're online. No vas a wipearnos en 15 minutes, si sabes. What the fuck?
Es lo que te digo, me pareció estupidísimo. Me pareció muy estúpido por parte de ellos hacer esa estupidez.
Le sacamos la Space Whale también. Hizo el debut.
Ah, le podía haber lanzado misiles con la mierda esa.
Sí, les lanzamos, sí, les
Sí,
lanzamos.
sí.
Sí, sí.
It was funny when the first bomb went off.
Ajá.
That shit was great. And I was shooting at
They
him.
all ran
I was shooting at him with the little
with the rifle.
pew pew.
They all ran the first one. They were like, ah! They looked like ants running around, like, oh, bomb! Yeah.
Qué bueno, me alegro.
Yeah, he got like 1,000 per hit, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're like, watch, we're about to go get this metal notes. Like, we can black box metal in the volcano if you hit all the zones. Watch, I'm gonna show you. Because we need a lot of metal for 1,010,000 spam. That's how much we need. 1,010,000.
I need to go do that
Iba a decir,
points mission, yeah.
Rico, ¿tú no tienes nada extra ahí que te haya salido cuando abriste las cajas? Porque mi hermano está haciendo la base de él. Y a veces te sale como forja y cosas esas.
Ok.
Si no, que será. Si
Sí,
te llega a
ahorita
salir,
si
me
me
avisa.
sale algo, sí. Chemistry me echó todo eso, ¿no?
Ajá, sí,
Cualquier
sí,
cosa.
sí, para
Ok,
ayudarlo,
sí.
porque
Yo le digo, sí, yo te digo.
yo te estoy llevando ahora los búhos y te voy a llevar el Bloodstock que me... Y ya no me hace falta que me salió un macho de eso bien bueno.
no, no.
Ya voy para allá.
Oh, sí, te salió uno pro también.
Sí, un macho con...
De 4,000, 5,000 vidas.
Sí, sí,
Hell
4,000
yeah.
vidas, sí, uno bueno. Ya
Ya nada más ahora cuando te salga una mutación nos dices cuando salga más de... Cuando te salga como 500 HP,
Ajá.
esa es mutación de HP.
Claro, claro.
Y ese va a ser el nuevo breeder.
Brother, ok. Yo
Yo tengo una hembra que me salió buena con mucho HP. Entonces ya está, ese es el breeding pair, si sabes, el macho bueno y la
Claro,
hembra
claro.
buena, ya. 100% possibility.
estaba hablando con mi hermano. Los tipos de Scorlo le cayeron 30 personas en este servidor y en el servidor de ellos. ¿Oíste? Ya yo no voy a ayudar más a Scorlo. Pero la otra cosa es lo que le expliqué a mi hermano, una pregunta que te hago a ti honestamente. ¿Mi hermano se puede meter a ayudar con su tribu o no? Porque mi hermano dice que lo puede manejar por eso. Pero yo no creo que esta gente le hagan caso a eso si que todo el mundo hace eso, ¿me entiendes?
Sí, va a durar, nada más pueden, pues, él puede decir que no, pues no sé. Lo que pasa es cuando escribes en chat y ven que es más de X personas, entonces sí. Pero si él nada más, haz de cuenta, si nosotros
les pega.
sacamos jirafa
Ajá.
y él saca jirafa, eso es teaming. Pero
Ok.
si nosotros sacamos jirafa y él nada más
Y él
está
snipea,
ajá,
snipeando.
eso no es teaming. Oh,
Claro.
yo no sé qué está pasando. Yo estoy,
Claro,
I'm here for kids. Yeah.
Claro, es lo que yo le
Ajá.
estoy diciendo a él.
Pero si él pushea
o
el
él puede
fab,
hacer un
si
counter,
él
y
hace un, ajá, él no puede hacer eso porque eso es teaming.
Ok. Oh, ok.
Si él puede snipear, él puede matar, pero en el momento que él ponga una estructura ahí y
Ok,
ellos
ya.
tomen foto de que él está haciendo sándwich con nosotros, ya, eso es ban. Pero si él nada más está snipeando y no está en nuestro tribu, oh, I don't know him, ¿sabes? Yo no sé quién es. Y ya, así de simple.
Claro, claro.
Lo wildcard, lo que busca el teaming es cuando es 6, cuando hay 12 personas o 18 personas, eso sí, eso es.
Una
Ajá,
pregunta,
yo ahorita,
¿te meto
ajá.
los 5 búhos en la nevera y el bloodstock en la nevera o te los lanzo afuera? ¿Cómo quieres que te lo deje? Te pregunto para saber.
Oh, sí, ahí sí, déjalos en la nevera si quieres.
Ok,
igual.
yo te lo pongo en la nevera. Ah, entonces me estabas diciendo, disculpe, me
Sí,
estabas diciendo.
no,
Ajá.
yo me fui a un servidor donde, haz de cuenta, ahí me entré y el primer mensaje que vi, o sea, oficial, Ark Genesis, y el primer mensaje que salió y dijo, wildcard, dice, por favor, remember that teaming is not allowed, you know, it can be punishable. Pero yo siento que el server primero tiene que llegar a ese punto cuando wildcard te dice, hey, no teaming, y después es como un state quieto, un golpecito en las manos primero, si sabes, like, hey, what's going on, are you guys
Claro,
teaming?
claro.
Y ya cuando se sigue
Te
abusando
dan
el
un
poder,
warning, ya, te dan un
sí.
warning. Ok, ok.
Y ya cuando se sigue abusando el poder, te mandan un mensaje en el server. Así, ok, remember the team is not allowed todos los días. Para que en el momento que hagas team,
Perfecto,
wildcard te banea.
perfecto.
Entonces, en el momento que nosotros veamos que ese mensaje sale, no teaming allowed, ya. Sartas, vete a tu casa, ya.
Claro, claro,
Porque
perfecto.
vamos a mamar, sí.
Okay, Olympus, I put all the owls in the freezer and the bloodstocker, okay?
Ok. Gracias.
O como si lo, ok, esta es buena ya, como si lo están raideando a él.
Ajá.
Nosotros no podemos ir a sacar jirafas. Él tiene que nosotros le podemos dar las jirafas a él para que él las tire. Pero
Claro,
si
para que
nosotros
tire.
sacamos, sí, ajá, entonces nosotros lo único que podemos hacer y solamente una o dos personas es snipear y hacer pendejadas, pero nunca sacar tame. En el momento que nosotros saquemos tame, ya ahí, ya eso es teaming. Ujú.
Claro, claro. No, y quedaba registrado, claro.
Sí, ya más, sí. Pero sí, ahí de la manera que estamos construidos no pueden decir que estamos teaming, hasta él puede decir que es solo player o algo así, si sabes, y ya. Cualquier cosa. Pero primero Wildcard va a hablar con él y va a decir, y va a ver el try log y todo eso va a revisar. Y ya sí, y nos van a dar un warning, no, pues sí, ya. Pero el warning siempre ocurre, siempre. Wildcard. Pero de todos modos aquí como tu hermano casi siempre va a tener cascarón y tú vas a tener esos tames de ahí, lo importante.
Claro, siempre, sí, no,
Entonces,
no
sí.
tiene nada, no tiene nada ahí.
Entonces él casi no importa. Lo primero que tiene él que hacer, si le hacen un fob y ya vio que le van a hacer fob, ok, que te dé todos sus tames, los guardas acá y ya, pues dejen que ya quita tus balas o quita todas las turretas que puedas salvar y ya deja que tira tu casita y ya, no importa. No van a perder nada. Porque no vamos a poder hacer counter pop porque sí. Pero sí podemos ir a snipear.
Claro. No, déjame hablar con mi hermano que quiere que le lleve unos animales. Yo le voy a dar un replicador al que yo tengo para que él pueda jugar. Igual como lo ayudo un poco con las cosas que le hace falta. De todas
Sí.
formas, ahí, eso va a ser como una base nada más para que ellos puedan jugar eso. Yo voy a tratar de meterle más gente, estoy tratando de buscar gente activa buena para darle a él, ¿entiendes?
Sí,
Y
sí, a
ya,
huevo.
y después si Pico no se despierta,
Sorry.
si Pico no se despierta, viene para acá y Pico va para allá o algo así, ¿me entiendes? Y ya, por el carajo.
Sí, los
Pero
menos activos.
necesitamos gente activa, aquí yo necesito gente activa.
Sí, como ahorita que
Bueno,
estamos así, por si nos
claro,
wipean
claro,
rápido,
claro,
rápido.
claro, claro, claro. Bueno, good job, guys. Good job, Lipus. Really good job.
Thanks.
Are you black box yet? No, right?
No, I'm good.
We're not heavy yet either, so. This is way more metal than the snow, right?
I believe so, yeah.
We're not even done. This is half of it. After this, we're gonna go back outside and then farm a big pool. And then we're done. Oh, good. Ah, shit.
He got me. Oh shit, halfway.
Okay, start the teleport.
Oh shit.
I can start it if you do. If you can.
I got it.
It's just better. Oh, it looks like we're going to the moon.
Yeah, are we?
You're sending us to the moon, yeah. Walk out. You might not be, but it looks like it.
Why is it not stopping?
Shit, I'll start a new one.
Where's the magma?
Magma.
What do you want me to do?
Just go with the magma. You go with the magma. I think you are going to the snow. It just looks white. It just looks lunar. It's alright. Let's see what happens. Hopefully the magma comes with.
If you could come to your door, please.
Teleporting always makes me a bit dizzy.
Oh, we're
I
good.
see snow. Golden. It did look gold, and then I activated mine, and I'm like, no, mine looks gold too. Let's go. What the? He demounted me. All because of the tree. Those guys. Can't believe they tried to invade us. Maybe they were just testing defenses. Where the heck did you go? Did I kill you? Oh, no,
Killed me.
sorry. Did I kill the magma?
Yeah.
Oh my lord, really? No. Oh no, I'm sorry.
She
Was
was.
this your number one?
Nah, it's number 1.0.
Oh, let it be known.
1.1.
It's known.
You ready? Oh, sure.
Man, no. I gotta find a new way to come in through here. I drop you every time. No, I killed it. It was me.
You want me to throw him
Yeah,
out?
you can throw it. Yeah, I'll walk
Does
it.
it go in the right direction?
I don't think so.
Fuck.
Oh, I know. Just eat them. Eat the body, and there'll be a bag. Can we harvest it with the gacha? I think. Yep, it can be harvested. Well, I mean, take a sweet time. Yeah. There you go. Then from here we can throw it. You're good. We'll throw it right over here. Damn, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Like I didn't know. Like I wasn't
We,
even.
we
high-
needed
that
we
high.
needed to do some more though. Like the new ones.
Oh,
she was a
that's
female,
breed
too.
'em,
Fuck.
right? We gotta go breed them. You wanna go do that right now after this?
There was something I had to do. I need to check on my parasaurs. They should be hatching.
All right. And I also got my magma, so I can farm it up.
Yep, there they are. You got it?
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Nice timing.
Took some losses today. We had some victories.
Yep. They didn't let him get punked.
It's always learning, dude. Learning, you know, experience it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sorry, knock knock. Hello.
Doors open. Concerned citizens.
Well, it's a nice pool.
This is
You
actually
can
pretty
take out the
good.
parachutes.
Pretty fun.
It's a 30-minute bag, so we got
Probably
that.
an interesting hole. He's like, we'll get a lawnmower. We'll mow virtual grass. That's what we'll do. And do virtual home repair.
Oh, we got some twinners.
Nice.
20 twins. We keep on. Oh, we got a male here. Good. I'll take that other one out. Female.
That's because we didn't buy all the equipment. You haven't told me. That's fair. I should have it sold out. Well, jean shorts, tool belts. It probably is.
If we had tool belts and some work clothes and we were looking through the window while they were fucking, they would hide us for sure. And you
Probably, because they have address.
Alright. This is the last one. If you can't get, as you can tell, you're a minority. You can't make us money. You and me.
Look, my idea was to get the lawnmower and the jean shorts and the tool belt.
No, your idea were two things. Me getting fucked in the ass and us cutting grass. And neither of those things are working. So knock on this fucking door. If they don't come to the door, then we're done with this bitch.
Oh, we can farm more hide and stuff, and tomorrow I'll do my character again, so we can do the good Giga setup.
We gonna do the points mission or what?
Are you gonna go do it?
You wanna do the Magnosaurs though first, right?
Yeah.
I need a. What is that thing?
I gotta work on spamming today,
Okay.
because that's what saved us today, the spam. I'm gonna beef up those fobs too and put spikes around them so they can't deer run them.
Do I have enough for a shoulder cannon?
The metal's not cooked yet, but yeah, it's
Okay.
100 element.
Should we save? Should we save it?
Yeah, for now we don't need the shoulder cannon right away.
Okay. I'm getting the Magnosaur, the big one, the good one.
Yeah. Oh, you got it, right? I got the
stun guns,
females.
Joyce. You know where they're at.
Females.
How long is it? 4 hours, right? Gestation or 6 hours?
Yes. Oh, 2 hours for the egg.
FSG's den of debauchery.
2 hours and some change. 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes.
Things that could go towards our avatars. Better looking avatars would get us into more exclusive places that I could document. Just have a brilliant idea. Hear me out. I don't even think I can say this.
And you have Tito's Megatheriums, right?
I know it.
Or
They-
did they take them on the tech skiff?
They were probably on the tech skiff.
Yeah, we lost all of his Megatheriums.
Yeah. We had to make it up to him.
And that's all of his Megatheriums, man.
No, it was like 11 of them.
Yeah, that's all of them.
What did we ask that guy? Gas bag saddles? Let's see if he responded. He does that thing where he's like, let me check, and then he logs off.
Alright, let's get ready for the Ghost Banana.
Alright.
The Macklins. Yeah, shoulder cannons are nice, but I feel like they
To
I think PvP's too fast for the shoulder cannon right now. I think it needs to get buffed a bit.
right on.
I think it's great for PvE though. Like great.
Let me check my feeding troughs over here. I'll meet you at the ship.
Oh, we're just gonna do the Bloodsuckers, like the Bloodsucker teleport, like the old days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
I just found a fridge with like two Bloodsucker scouts. Look, I'm back in business.
I'm not in business. I only got 2. Well, I found Alien the other day, so I got Alien. I should probably take him with us. Fuck. I'm already
Yeah,
going.
you're good. I'm gonna do a little loop while we
Alright, I'm gonna go get... No, fuck it. I gotta wait for the magma. What do you think across right there, dude? Where the fuck did I go? They fucking glitched me like bad. I don't know where the fuck I'm at.
Oh, I got a timer. You have a timer, right? Because you threw your Bloodsucker?
No.
Or no?
I really
Oh, I have a
not yet. Like,
little
I
timer.
think I'm going to the wrong places.
I just like to chill. Something to do in my
You
spare
can throw it up
It
first.
sounds like fine because I was looking for a way to
These guys were trying to
like
get
donate
us.
to charities and help support a cause. Just being able to make friends that are with you for long term. I hang out with Briar and yeah, virtual family.
Try to hit us, man. How does it feel to someone try to hit us?
Man, makes me worry because of like all the stuff we've done. You know, worst case scenario, we we lose the base. You know what I mean? That sucks. You know, if they're like back there going, "Oh fuck these motherfuckers, we gotta get them back."
Oh my god, that was White Buffalo right there. That is so him.
Told me about
Right there?
getting too into it.
The business money went to making an office. I mean, how am I going to make deals if I haven't got an office to meet my, my business?
Dude, that intro looks really sweet.
It's glorious.
It's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's
Wait until the volcano's done, or what?
Volcanoes erupting?
Oh, I don't know. Go ahead and throw them.
Yeah.
Is he in there? Huh.
More people. We're getting stronger. We got more people.
Nice.
And Antarctis tribe.
Is he in there good enough?
I think so. When you enable mating, he'll tell you if he needs to, if he's not. We can make the back
that you would get a fine
breeder
for
into the magma breeder and just have those feeding traps mainly filled with
Yeah,
ambergris,
alright.
so we can
Let's
have
do
it
it.
on deck for the
You can't look
whales.
like that. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't look the way you are. You don't.
Because if we would have just kept dropping unlimited bombs, unlimited bombs.
Gonna do a bit of a photo shoot. Get you looking like you're a fighter, okay?
Okay. Been working on stuff,
I'm
huh?
manager. I told you, I'm your manager. I'm looking up. I know you've been doubting me. You've been questioning the money, where it's been going. This is where it's been going.
I can see that. This is all high quality items. Look at how modern this fucking office is.
That's right. That's right. Paid for by our shows and by our lawnmower business. Now we're in the big time.
Now, me knowing that Voights had played Second Life before, I kind of just trusted him. He knew what he was doing.
All right. Say cheese again.
Cheese. I just couldn't tell if he legitimately wanted to help me with my documentary, or he was here for himself.
All right. We're gonna go to the gym next, okay? We're gonna meet this guy.
Okay, who is this guy? He's the owner of the gym. He puts on the whole show.
He's the owner of the gym, yes. So it's important. Just don't make your stuff look stupid, okay? You have been doing this for years. You're a professional fighter.
That stupid Kentra's gonna aggro us.
Alright.
Do we have anything to kill it with?
Yep, totally.
The mosquitoes. Yes.
Oh my
Get him. My thing's still on passive for my neutral.
These Bloodstalkers are pretty powerful, dude. I killed a raptor quick in the bog.
I'm gonna be somebody.
Oh, this one's got 55 level.
God.
It's one of those fresh ones I've never used. You're gonna put another female in your Bloodstalker?
Mr. Mooniac.
Throw it
How
out.
you doing, sir?
Dark Hand. This is the promoter for Ride.
Damn. I'm glad we defended quickly like that.
Yeah, he's a real
Easy.
killer. I'm telling you, he's been doing this for years.
Easy
Undefeated.
peasy.
Knocked out 99% of his opponents. This man's gonna take the world by storm.
I'm gonna destroy anyone you throw at me.
Moon, tell him about your biggest wins. Tell him all about it. Yeah.
Murdoch.
Yep.
The giant. Never heard of him?
Yep.
Huh?
No, but it sounds intimidating.
Yeah.
Alright, well I have a champion that's really good, so you know, this is my best fighter.
If he dies, he dies.
It's not a big deal.
What's his name? Never heard of him.
Don't worry about his name, Moon. It doesn't matter who he is. We're gonna run right through him.
Well, I should know who I'm fighting.
Calm down. Just gonna fuck this up for you, man. Just shut the fuck up.
Better tell your fighter I'm coming for his ass.
I'm gonna be AFK for a few guys to go for it. It's all set up.
You've made that high independence, okay? You've got that new body,
45 seconds.
new head, new head of hair,
Mesh.
new outfit.
I want mesh.
Oh, you're gonna get mesh. And not only are you gonna wear mesh, you're gonna feel mesh. Just remember, I've got your back, okay? Just pretend that bag is your opponent's face.
Yeah.
Maul it. Eat it.
5K Lindens, baby. We're getting into those hot clubs. We're gonna look
That's
good.
it.
There we go.
There you go. Alright, I want you to repeat after me, okay?
Yeah.
No pain.
No pain.
No pain.
No pain.
No pain.
No pain.
Champion of Second Life, here we come.
Mesh. Mesh.
We're gonna murder you. Destroy, kill.
One egg's ready. You want me to cryo it?
Yeah. Don't get them mixed up though, so you don't throw the same one again.
Okay. Okay, what do you want me to do with it? Put it in my Bloodstalker?
Yeah, anywhere, so you don't get it mixed up. so we don't rethrow it. Because this happened to me.
The Bloodstalker won't eat the egg, will it?
No.
It's a girl. I'm ready.
I just want to introduce you. This is the Maniac, Mr. Moodiac, professional fighter, future heavyweight champion of SL.
There it is. I told you he was training.
Yep, he's fighting for the title this week. You guys want to get a photo with the champ? That's it.
There you go. You look good, champ.
Thanks,
Don't make us look too bad. We wanna look like we belong.
I'm getting it.
There it is. Beautiful.
Ah, beautiful. Okay.
Nice. Let's sign those. Get those signed for these guys.
Here you go. I'm going to give you the pictures, boys. Thank you very much. We hope to see you at the fight. I'll be in contact, maybe. Let me just add you.
Oh, my man is for real.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shoot me, yeah. I'll come check you out, dog. My man's for real. He really took a picture with me and signed it. Okay.
Hell yeah. These guys are pros.
Hell
You don't
yeah.
get to be the champion without doing it.
Now we're going to start training. Come on, Moon, let's go.
All right. See you at the fight, boys.
Knock that man out.
Alright, man.
Hell
Be
yeah.
safe, man.
See? Fucking around, dog.
Heck yeah. There's people here. That's sweet. There's a gym here. We gotta go to the gym.
Chris, I just got
It's
one more
time
to
for a
throw.
break.
Oh, you can throw another one,
Get
right?
out into the world.
1 minute 50.
See some new places.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna
Know
grab
what
this
people are
one. I
looking
put a
for.
new one in there. That one's good.
Always starting to think a lot
Yeah,
of
I got
these
3
people are
minutes,
just
so you're
lonely.
good. Alright.
Maybe they didn't deserve the outside criticism.
Dude, that whale was nice, man. We gotta look for another 150.
Oh, so you took the other one out and put the new one in?
A lot of the criticisms came.
Yeah, that one's fresh.
Okay. Yeah, that shit was tight. I bet that fucking, like, not
Yeah, if
expecting.
they were recording, they'd be like, they pulled a whale on us.
We should look to see if there's any Ark raids. YouTuber.
Wild things we've ever had and recreated in this world.
What was their tribe name?
You didn't actually have to buy.
Someone said that they're
as long as you had the means
they're
to
rocket
yourself.
dodos, but their tribe of bad was their name on
Teleport to anywhere,
on
just
this
to
server.
find random people.
I think it was just the name
I
of the
saw
character.
people gambling their lives away like
Tribe of Big
decrepit
Dad.
elders, lost
Play your
souls,
dream.
trying to hit that big win.
Fake.
You couldn't explore all of Second Life in a lifetime. Love. So many looking for love. The more time I spent here, the more it started to make sense. Started to gain an understanding of what they're doing here. Whatever your interests were, you could build
Take
it.
all the five.
Build it
So like if
here
you
with
were by yourself right there, like
detail,
what I would
care.
do if you notice that
People
they're
took
already
pride in what they were
soaking
creating.
bullets like that, is just get on your
Making
tech skiff
things
and try
that
to
other
pick the
people could
riders,
enjoy
like
along with
Giga
them.
riders, any
It was
player you see on
fascinating to
foot,
me.
try to pick them up with your tech skiff.
Escape from the harsh
And then as soon as you throw someone in the base, one or two people, then you gotta try to kill that giraffe with your Giga.
I need to
because
practice
now you're
picking
gonna-
stuff up with my tech skiff because that's I couldn't
Oh,
even get the
yeah.
fucking parasaur just a minute. It wouldn't.
Yeah, because then you can pick them off so quickly.
Realism.
And then boop, that's how I dropped 2 fools in the base, and that's what set them back so much because they lost their kits.
Perhaps outcasts.
And then that's when you push with that Giga. It was
This
just
one
boom,
place where they would be considered normal.
done. How's your time?
I'm ready.
Very nice.
There's also a place that can make speed.
Push on the other side.
Avatars go, show themselves off to each other, dance the night away in a fictitious world. I was going to be one of these people one day, living it up, getting those high-class interviews. The only prerequisite was not looking like me.
He has 2 gas bags. Man, he's fucking. I can't see that shit. One's ascendant, one's the yellow.
Okay, as like if he sells them individually, just do as what the armor the yellow one has, and then as how much armor the ascendant one has. 'Cause if
124 on the ascendant, and then 78 on the yellow one.
yeah, it'll have to be the ascendant one. If the other one's too low.
Okay.
Because even with a good crafting character, it'll be hard for me to get a 124. But if the other one is like way cheaper on price, then do the yellow one. So,
Okay.
I don't know what kind of deals he's got.
Well, we are good to go, Moon. You are ready. You are ready.
Yeah, because then we can soak unlimited bullets with that. We have so many gas bags. You just get on one and fly around and try to soak as many bullets as you can.
And how do you stay from you getting shot?
Well, with the gas bag, you know, you gotta. The rider is in front of the gas bag, like on top of his head. So as long as you're flying above the turrets and the turrets are shooting the belly, you won't get shot up. But if you go head to head against the turret, you will get shot up. So you just gotta fly, like, you know, just like you gotta do like little drive-bys, like little soak-bys, you know, and then land, and then turn around and do another soak-by, because you can't fly too long on those things. You can only fly for like 5-10 hover, not even fly. You can hover for a good amount of seconds, and if you run out of air on top of their fob, well, good luck. Oh, can you put that? Yeah, we're good. I don't have a cryo, but oops, lag. I'll show you how to use the gas bag. They're really easy to get killed though, so you just gotta be careful when you're about to land. Watch your oxygen. Make sure you don't land with 0 oxygen, because you'll take a lot of damage.
Ready to go when you win. I've got bets laid down, so we can make some.
But then you can just demount, you know, and do the demount right beforehand, and boom, done.
Okay. You're taking this advantage very seriously. Look at these fucking boys.
What about it?
I don't know. I want my own now. Did you make me a basement pit yet?
No, I actually invested some money into this safe, actually.
Oh my God.
He says right now he's defending his cave.
This is my world.
Alright, break. Hey, no throwing paper.
It's alright. We'll get the material. We have to farm a bunch of materials, so at least now we got we know we can get it.
Backstage. Good. Alright, we're gonna be starting very shortly. In the meantime, there's beverages. Give me a blockbuster. Hang in there. We'll be right back.
I think I grabbed your blood stuff. I don't see the imprint on it.
Really hard, completely focused. You're gonna burn all this energy before please.
You went out the door from one side and out the other. Sorry, that was funny. Yeah, we'll put the X over there. Two hours and 30 minutes on the when the Giga Rider bit the ship and ate the loot, he was probably, oh, look at all this, Megatherans we just got, man, yeah. Bunch of scrub. Damn, we lost his Megatheriums, man.
You want me breed Miss Hefty?
Yeah, you can breed whatever you find. I got a bunch of Bloodsuckers already, so I'm good. I'm gonna have to raise all my Megatheriums and give them to him. I got a bunch. I mean, I hear 2 thumbs.
Yeah, I got like 10 too.
Yeah, well, they eat meat, so we'll farm it up. We can do the meat mission with the both Gigas and just do meat. look at the mobs.
Where they at?
Sarthis and them, they put a little picture of them building their base. They're all walking around on their undies. Popping it up. Yeah.
They're probably all excited, man. You know, those new guys, they're like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. These guys legit.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the store real quick with the metal cooks so we can so I can start doing the spam. And
Wait, did you have that parasaur, that one parasaur?
oh yeah, it's in my inventory. Here, I'll throw the cryopod out.
Alright, type.
There you go. I'll be back. I'll leave the tribe log open in case you see any purple or red going on.
Alright.
They're a new business, okay? They're a brand new gym and they're trying to make a superstar. He needed her to win. They needed publicity. I offered publicity, posters, press conferences, exposure moon.
YouTube
for his
videos.
gym.
My video.
They paid me good money to see you get your ass clean. Great money. I made $5 grand for the both of us. Each?
Eating fresh food. Taking it all.
Relationships on here sometimes can be a little bit more prevalent and difficult than relationships in LA.
We're currently taking some promotional shots for maybe potentially buying them. Would you be willing to take some photos?
It would be like a hitch. Something to show for the investors.
Take those paintings off the brass tag. Perfect picture right there. Lovely. Very uncomfortable.
Quiet down.
I'm talking in fucking
All right, let's see. Perfect.
Hard work is for look good, feel good.
A very short amount of time for
I know what I'm doing. Watching us do these the way I'm I've really bought it the second one. Okay, this is not a game. Okay, this is the second one. We've got only a few hundred more. We don't have to panic right now. We're not in the panic stage. Okay, so we just have to alter a little bit how we flow.
Remember how we got here? Thinking now we were before thinking now before it's supposed to be this way.
Ambitious. We can get that back. We can get that back. Okay?
Feasting like kings for the past week, right? That's what it's supposed to be about. I don't even know who I am anymore. Look at me.
Okay, let me worry about the money. I'm the money man, right? I'm not going back. I refuse.
How are we gonna make money? I don't have it in me to do it. Oh my goddamn son. We need to sell the crops we have.
No. I'm just going to look.
I've had enough of the clubs. All those scam bitches down there. Everything bodies. They don't deserve gods now. We hit rock. Over here, pal. Sell the weed, man. Sell the weed.
I need 500 million for some weed.
Hey, Moon, this man keep trying to touch me. Can you handle him?
Let me get beat
They
up.
began to turn on each other.
That's
in
how
the
you
head.
fucking speak, you fucking prick.
When I'm in a
Another
character, this is
bullshit.
real life. You flip the couch and the desk. What are you doing?
I can come up with another scheme. I can come up with something that's gonna bring us back.
No more bright ideas. No more schemes. Now look at what you've done to us. You're pathetic! And that brings us up to today. The story of how we got to where we are. What I've learned here is that no life is ever perfect. And if you're looking for an escape from all your problems in the real world, it won't be the answer to come here. I could tell this could be a very Quit interrupting my narration, boys. I told you we don't need your Sanchez, enter.
I find that now.
Yeah, see, I heard it again.
What the fuck is that?
That shit sound like some old Aztec shit. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, me too. I thought like, what?
That shit was like, what?
His family telling Telemundo the official cause of death was listed as cardiac arrest. A watchdog group here says the government's COVID count vastly underestimates the death toll. Mexico City's mayor denies that, but admits the real numbers are likely higher than the official statistics. Not surprising, because the government is barely testing and allowing people to work, because for the many poor, not working can mean dying anyway. But there's no hiding COVID's price here. The crematoriums in Mexico City never stop now. We watched as bodies were brought in and disinfected. No families, no goodbyes. Just one body bag after another.
The coffins are piling up fast here. Workers at just this crematorium say they're receiving 4 times as many bodies as before the pandemic.
Benjamin has worked here for 20 years. I've never seen anything like this, he said, not even during earthquakes. And Mexican health officials tell us pockets of this country still haven't reached their COVID peak. Richard Engel, NBC News, Mexico City.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
Turkish troops invade Greece and occupy small patch of land near River Evros. Turkish troops have invaded Greece and occupied a small patch. I don't know why the subheader had to be different. It had to be the same as the header, but fine. I saw this story from news.com.au, and I couldn't believe it was real. Turkish soldiers actually invaded Greece? That's alarming. What's Greece going to do? I mean, Greece is part of the European Union. What's the European Union going to do? I think this could lead to something pretty scary. At the same time, we've got a couple other stories. Iranian fuel starts arriving in Venezuela despite U.S. warnings. All of this stuff that's going on. I'm not necessarily here to talk about Turkey, but we'll read that story. We've had confrontations in the South China Sea. An elephant walk in Guam, with basically they have all the big planes and bombers come out. U.S. sending destroyers to the South China Sea, China claiming they chased them off. It sounds like war. When you add all of this together, and then you look at the story about the infiltration of Chinese interests in America, it really does feel like things are getting, I don't know, kind of scary. There have been reports that China has been conducting nuclear drills. We now have reports that the U.S. is considering conducting nuclear drills as well. That's the last thing we need as a planet. And then I saw this story. The actual story, I think, is particularly important. The Army is planning a mass recruiting drive this summer. Wow. How incredibly convenient for everything and everyone. Those who like war, I mean. Let me break this down for you. While we have something going on around the world and there are fears that a war is going to break out, and I've said we're on the brink of war with China, the Army is looking to bolster its ranks. You want to know why this is convenient? First of all, for those that are very, bullish on war, hawkish on war, well, you're going to get more ground troops. Hey, you need it, right? The next thing is the economy. Now that the economy has basically collapsed and many of these jobs won't be coming back, what happens when the Army says, we got jobs waiting? People will take them. That's amazing. It's just perfect timing. Now, I'm not alleging any conspiracies. I'm actually alleging a perfect storm. China is responsible for this virus. Not because they created anything stupid like that. No, because they didn't tell us. So all the devastation that's hit us and all these other countries, they could have told us. They lied. This has led to U.S. interests and Western interests being furious with China. Australia wants an investigation. So China imposed massive tariffs on Australia. We've already got budding conflict. Then the lockdowns hit. And in big cities, in many states, people are left unemployed. Now we've got a real fear of war. The Chinese Ministry of State Security issued a report, I believe this was in early April, straight to the president of China, Xi Jinping, saying, you need to prepare for the worst case scenario, a physical confrontation with the United States. And that brings me to Thucydides' trap. Are you familiar with this? It states that, I believe the analysis is, out of 16 moments in the past 500 years, 16 instances of a dominant power about to be replaced by an emerging power, in 12 of those, there have been war. And that's Thucydides' trap. It's basically this idea that whenever a dominant power is challenged by an emerging power, they go to war. So when I see a story about the Army planning a mass recruiting drive, I have to wonder. Well, let's stop for a second. We're actually looking at something that may be a real spark of a confrontation. Turkey invading Greece. We'll see if this becomes anything. As I've stated before, with the lockdown, we're looking at stories, we're more focused on stories. It's not a whole lot happening, man. I mean, before the lockdown, I was talking about movies, Sonic the Hedgehog and Birds of Prey. Now that nothing's happening, we're more focused on whatever it is we can focus on. And in the news, we hear stories like this. These stories might be pretty normal, but because we're focused, we think they're more significant than they are. But let's read and see what's going on, and then let's talk about the Army recruiting. And I'll put it this way, the Army is taking advantage of the economy. They're going to bring in a whole bunch of new enlisted, members because people need jobs. News.com.au says about 35 soldiers have reportedly marched onto a floodplain site on the east bank of the river Evros, near the town of Ferris, on the disputed border between Turkey and Greece. Special forces and infantry set up a camp with a small Turkish flag flying from a tree and rejected Greek demands to withdraw. Long-standing disputes over the position of the border arise from the fact the Evros River, which marks it out, often shifts its course. The movement leaves land that is technically part of Greece to the river's east, and the land that is technically part of Turkey to its west. That's weird. The incursion took place on Friday and was reportedly a response to a Greek army survey of the 1.6 hectare site as part of plans to build additional border fences. Turkey currently hosts more than 4 million refugees from Syria. Yeah, we get the point. Now look, I don't know if this will actually result in anything significant because it seems like this problem is ongoing. I highlight it only because maybe a lot of people are worried about it. So I'll put it this way. It may be significant. It sounds like it's a disputed border, and it sounds like this is kind of an ongoing thing. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. Now, the Iranian ships bringing fuel into Venezuela, it gets kind of worrying because the U.S. has made, put a bounty on Maduro, for instance. He's the president of Venezuela currently. Technically, I think the other guy is. I don't know what's going on, but they're really trying to get rid of Maduro. Now we have this. This is the more... Well, I don't know how to describe this. The Army is planning a mass recruiting drive this summer. It could just be that with a damaged economy, it's a great opportunity for the all-volunteer force to scoop up a ton of desperate people who otherwise wouldn't want to join the Army. Now they kind of have no choice. I would say that's taking advantage of the circumstances, but that's actually a common tactic. When the economy dips, Army recruitment ramps up. It's a guaranteed job. The government's got money for you, right? It's what you wanted. You know, it's really funny. You got all these people saying the government should provide these checks to them. Well, here you go. Here's your opportunity. Join the armed forces, and you will get your guaranteed check and a job. Army Times says the General Helming Army Recruiting Command is preparing a massive virtual hiring event this summer after the Army's 245th birthday on June 14th. Like the other military branches, the ground service is fighting the anticipated dent to manpower after the coronavirus shuttered recruiting stations across the country this spring. The push will involve every person in every aspect of the service that Army Recruiting Commander Major General Frank M. Muth can muster, he said during a telephone call on Wednesday. An intensive event between June 30th and July 2nd will tap senior leaders to visit with city councils, nonprofits, educators, and other pillars of local communities, a supercharged version of the program that the Army Chief of Public Affairs already runs, which brings Army generals back to their hometowns to engage with civilians able to influence young people. Now I'll stop. You see right there, they may have just explained it. Because of the lockdown, recruiting stations have been closed. They're probably it looks like they're facing a dent to their manpower, a shortfall. Maybe this is just to make up for their losses. They normally expected to recruit X amount of people, they shut down, they gotta make up for those losses. Quote, we would do the same thing, but it would end up being on Zoom or Microsoft Teams, said Muth. The Secretary is from Chicago. Maybe he engages with the Chicago leadership, and the 101st Command goes down to Nashville because he's right there. And the 82nd Command goes to this goes and he zooms with Raleigh. There's all these different ways we can use these folks. Muth pitched the idea 2 weeks ago to the Army's Service Secretary and Chief of Staff, calling it Army National Hiring Days. It will be limited in certain areas based on where shelter-in-place orders are still in effect. But Muth intends for it to be a never-before-seen recruiting drive regardless. Every person in the Army is involved. Every asset is involved. Everyone is on message. We are engaging in the Focus 22, and we're driving our message for people to either go into the recruiting stations or to go to GoArmy.com. Focus 22 is in reference to the 22 American cities like Chicago, Seattle, Los Angeles, with large populations of Generation Z youths whose Army leaders say have had minimal exposure to the service as a potential path in life. Army recruiters were doing fairly well late last year and early this spring in sourcing candidates for service. By March, they had signed up 2,200 more recruits than they had by the same time last year. But the pandemic dampened their efforts as brick-and-mortar stations shuttered and the recruiting enterprise was forced to move completely online. Right now, the service is about 4,000 contracts short of where it wants to be. It's more than we were last year. But at the same time, historically, we've had a year where we were behind that much too. Adding that his recruiters not been in a position to virtually recruit, they would have done about 0 new contracts over the past few months. So okay, let me tone things down here, everybody. It really just seems like they should have had more than they already did. So while it sounds like they're bolstering their forces, while it sounds like there are things happening around the world, let me just stress, we're just hyper-focused on this. That's what it really feels like. I've been told by a lot of people that what we see in the South China Sea is just a tit for tat. It's par for the course. They've been playing these games, and maybe at one point it will boil over, but we've been hearing these stories over and over again. This is not an outlier. When you see stories like this, my first instinct for sure was like, oh man, oh, they're recruiting, we got all this action happening, and then it's like, oh. It's just because everything's shut down, they got to make up those numbers. But, you know, I won't pretend like there isn't some concern. This will lead to something, right? We are seeing an escalation. Donald Trump has taken a fierce stance against China. Australia has as well. And now many other countries are joining Australia's call for a deep investigation into what happened in Wuhan, what happened in China, and China is not happy about it. Will China allow the international community to challenge them? I think the answer is no. And that brings me back to Thucydides' trap. These may be blips. This story, army recruiting, Turkey, Iran, Venezuela, they could be blips. But it is true that we face a very, very real circumstance, a real potential for war. Don't ignore it. Who knows when? I'll leave it there. Next segment will be coming up tomorrow at 10 a.m. on this channel. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all.
days. The guy was putting me to sleep. It's like the guy's voice you could sleep by, not the. Oh, I was gonna tell you, like, it's a place you can be anything you wanna be. A bunch of bitches. They're both exactly the same. And it's like, you listen to back to go, I'm the best. I just made potato salad in the world. It's the best potato salad. The next day is I've made the best burgers that anyone's ever done. I'm the best. This the best. And Phantom like, I'm better than anyone in here. Y'all get yourself under control, man. You gotta get your fucking egos under control. They frequently bring up people's work and what they think their work is or whatever. It's like it's not what they say, it's the intent behind it. Like, why is that supposed to be an insult or something? Why'd you working? Do I have to account to everybody? You have to account when you're working or not, or doing what you're doing. Some people got to keep tabs on other people, I guess. I've never been like that. Like, what'd you eat today? What'd you eat today? What'd you eat? What'd you eat? Why you're not at work today? Hey, just going to work. What are you doing? Hey. Yeah. Phantom? Eyes about everything. And if he was making 80 grand a year, he wouldn't be able to live by himself. So don't lie. Throw rug. Yeah, I spent a lot of pay more in a meal than you did in your fucking little rug there. You know? Stop the big penis. if I made more money than anybody in here, you wouldn't even hear it. You wouldn't even know. Because it gives a shit. They do. They care. They care. Bitch ass motherfuckers. Kick the shit out of these motherfuckers. They're getting worse. I think they're becoming unhinged over this COVID stuff. You think that we would be the ones becoming unhinged? These guys are. As the weeks go on. Trump derangement system syndrome. It's kicking in. Hey, your syndrome's kicking in, eh? Your mentalities are getting ruined. Mentalities, you're becoming unhinged. bitch. Bitch. It's bitch shit. It's bitch. Bitch boy shit. Gets all mad. That was funny on the Billie Eilish. So what do you? She's fantastic. Yeah. I'm like, what's wrong with his head, dude? It's like, so we're like, you literally heard two polar opposites on her. I was saying that she's unhinged, that she talks about, she sings about suicide, she always having this big drama about how she doesn't like life, doesn't want to live. And when she has her interviews, she's always like glum, it's always like low key. It's like, that's not someone I want to fucking look at. Yeah, she has talent. It's like, so, yeah, lots of people with talent out there. Do you have to glorify and worship that person? Like, it's like, why'd you jump to her defense so quick there, dude? You're a middle-aged man fawning over some chick, you know? So, it's like you get all bent out of shape because I put an opinion out there, and why? I know, she's fucked up, dude. I say no all along.
Welcome to the Hexagon Exchange. That'll do you right. Dear survivor. Good day, survivor. Here's what I've got. Let's do this again.
Yeah. Their actions have been so heinous, dude. Their actions have been so heinous that it's like I just go, man, like you just none of you deserve to succeed. None. Not Medhu, not Lacey, not Miss Sopio, not anyone that's even there right now. Not even Jamal, this fake ass little bastard, just like everybody else. Oh, well, I like you. So well. Wonder what what's her name doing? Since Jamal hogs all the MD to himself now. Bastard. Now you're supposed to say, I like Jamal. You're supposed to piss me off and say, I like Jamal. And then I'm supposed to say, well, yeah, I like him too. Doesn't mean that I still don't think he's a fucking asshole. He's like one of the group. Of course he's one of the group. Just because he's silent about it doesn't mean he supports us. Exactly. They're just liars, dude. They're lying motherfuckers. Well, they're gonna lift each other up. Well, that's what they do. They lift each other up. But that's like a Christian saying, lifting each other up. Which is not acting like a Christian, that's for sure. We need to lift our brothers and sisters up in the Lord, you know? We need to raise them. Manic Depressive knows what I'm talking about. We need to raise the brothers and sisters. We need to raise them up. We need to raise the people around us. But not the way you guys spell it. You said R-A-Z-E, because that's exactly what they've been doing. They've been raising everybody around them. In destructory manner. I said, oh, going to the light. Not really. I get more nervous when other people are acting like they're gonna catch it. Like I said, they actually contribute to it. because if everybody was running around, you know, it's like you take your precautions. But like I said, it's the other people that make it look worse because they're the ones who are like, oh, wear a face shield, like the asshole at the store, right? Face shield, mask, gloves on. You know, like overdoing it because it looks like, you know, employees go too far in trying to protect themselves, and then it actually creates more fear. You know, but I don't have a problem when they feel to do that, and then you got plexiglass, and they just, I don't know, dude, it's just lunacy to me. Maybe I have mental illness, but to me it just looks like lunacy. Like when I look at the numbers and how people are acting, to me it's just like even New York is just a lot of people there, and it's like it'd be stranger there because it's like so much more people, so you're going to be more number. But then why do we have people in New York saying that they also think it's fake when they're in an epicenter? When you have people in Toronto right now that say it's fake, and they're at an epicenter, and they're out on the beach today, and they're all acting like there's nothing. Because people aren't convinced. People are, like I said, I'm more worried about a deep state move more than I am about the fucking virus at this point. Like, I'm not worried about the virus. I'm worried about the political, government, economic ramifications, and always have been. That's what I'm. It's hard to talk to other people about it because they're centered on this virus. Like, oh, keep 6 feet away. It's like, that's not even my concern. It's like, I'm thinking when it's going to be over with, because the longer we go, we're both out of business. We're going to be fucked. Fuck the goddamn benefits. It doesn't give a shit to me because those run out, and then you're on your own again, and yet you're still not making an income because they destroyed it. So how is that going to help anyways? That's probably why I can't relax. I can't fucking be productive on things because it's like I don't know what's going to happen, or I don't know how my future's going to be. And in some ways, feeling I can't do anything about it. I'm not in that position. Like if I had to. Yeah. That's right. What does that mean? It'll be good until it allows. Yeah. Well, the thing is, whether you're skeptical about it or not, or the risk or anything else, you still gotta take your precautions just in case. You always gotta allow that you could be wrong, that you could be, you know, infected, infectious, like people say. And you know, I mean, I would like to. I mean, if I was stuck in a cabin, somebody's like, well, how am I gonna make sure that, you know, just in case. You know, when the statistics say there is no risk, and yet I'm still allowing for it. Why is that? You know, it's because even I'm affected by the constant propaganda. Whereas I'm doubting my own numbers. I'm like, no, the numbers is fucking nothing. And the more tests that we get, we're gonna find that it's gonna be even less mortal. Like that video said yesterday. Cross section, and you'll be able to. Like right now, it's just like, oh, mortality rate's really high. So even within those numbers, it isn't. 140 dead, 3,200 recoveries. If that's all you looked at, and they're old people in care homes. You know, like I want to sue the care homes basically for being negligent, in my opinion. There's so much to think of, so I don't understand how. Yeah, and then it's like outbreaks. It's like specific. So it's like they'll have like 15, 20 cases in one care home alone. Yeah. See, I wonder if the first house I rented a room from was like a halfway house because he had certain rules, like act like the rules like that. Where I was like, I don't really want to sign this agreement for that because it sounds like I'm living in some halfway house or something. And I must have tipped him off like, oh no, it's not that. Yeah, it probably was. The way that people were acting there, acting all like, oh, I'm not going to confront anybody. I'm not supposed to get in a fight with anybody. I'm not supposed to argue. It's like, but that one, when the guy moved out, but that other guy was just horrible, dude. Oh my god. His diet was Kentucky Fried Chicken, buckets of fried, and alcohol. That's all he did, and it didn't work. He'd walk around in his house coat. I'd come home at like 4 o'clock and he'd still be wearing his house coat. Going out for a smoke on the half hour, every half hour. So the days I was home, I could tell every time, half hour on the half hour. Just constant drinking, smoking. I call him house coat guy. Then he started shitting himself. Well, he started shitting himself, man. He shat down his legs when he was in the hallway. And the next time it was all over the seat until even the roommate's like, fuck. You gotta confront him, you know? So you confront them and it's like, yeah, I know, I gotta clean up, oh yeah, oh jeez. I'm just like, oh my, just get me out of this place. That guy could have hepatitis or something, you know? Like, it's called vacancy rate. Sub 1% vacancy rate. Nowhere to live. For now. You can't hear you very well.
What about now?
If I have to crank up my computer to hear somebody, then I usually damage my hearing later on doing something else. Oh shit, I cranked this fucking computer up. My ears are ringing now.
Take a long time to respond to which order.
I have like a responding disorder. It takes me 30 seconds to process what you said, and sometimes I only get 20% of it.
I figured that because I have a central nervous system problem and I have a problem processing too. All right.
Yeah, don't give these guys bullets. I mean, like, these guys are retarded. They'll use it against you. Not that they're here in the room right now, but some people will.
I enjoy transferring back to sensitive entities.
I'm taking it while they're spawning because I'm doing some paperwork right now too. So sometimes I have to write something down. And I can't answer. If you haven't noticed, we're in a fucking middle of a pandemic. Okay, manic depressive. An alleged pandemic. What do you think about it all?
Are we going to war soon, you think, with China?
China's revenge on the states for tariffs.
The war of this economy is shit right now, so it's a good way to get people to get to the army, to be honest. Jobs. Better. Well,
There is so much. If you're a bad actor in the world, there's so much to benefit from this. That's what makes me kind of worried. It's just too much to benefit. Getting rid of old people benefits the system. Getting rid of all the small mom and pop businesses is good because they get everybody under the slave wage of taxes. Fearing everybody so that they stop using cash once and for all. I've seen an increase in debit card usage naturally. As people's fears take the better of them, they don't want to touch dollar bills anymore.
That's what conspiracy theorists have been talking about the last
Government,
few weeks.
yeah, government benefits from that as well.
Well, I gotta go to Walmart for 9 hours. So bye.
Be careful. See, he's at Walmart, dude. He's at Walmart. He's at the center, right? He's a frontline worker. Hello, welcome to Walmart. I love you. It's COVID. COVID cough. It's not 20, it's 30. Oh, I'm looking to the light. I can see the light. Geez, we're already going to end another period over here. Another period of the surge. That's fucking that's like 3 months we've been locked down. Sucks ass. But I'm watching my fellow man because I'm going to make I'm going to start knocking on doors pretty soon. If they're all so brave like that, then it shouldn't be a problem for me knocking on doors. I'll just stand back from the doorway. Then I'll cough in their face like that. I say, oh, well, can turn into the light. Oh, a world right into the night. This will be the first year I won't buy a Second Life Premium because there's no benefit. They're giving away free houses, and they picked and choose who they liked to get all those new houses, and everybody else got shafted. And yet they're charging more money for their premiums. Oh, there's only limited. It's like there's no such thing as limited, dude. You're a digital thing. You can do unlimited. It's probably because they got to keep like the old houses that people have that locks them into those servers. Just that if I ever do anything in there or whatever, I could just spawn. It is nice to have the premium sandboxes though when you need it for your own house to do things. But you know, they kind of suck. They kind of suck, you know what I mean? Like they just what a bunch of fucking losers. We couldn't make Sansar go because nobody wants VR. We're just too early. Really? VR chat too early? Rec room too early? This Science Space too early? Even Science Space has more fucking people than you guys do. Science Space looks like shit though. Looks like The Sims from 2001. That's the interface is dated. That's why Science Space can't take off. It's like there's so many things that you have to do to make them successful. That you have to constantly be watching your competition. You have to have a competent enough staff to change the UI or to update the UI so it's modernized, because you gotta think the sensor's been going now for how long? Like 6 years in development? It's like things have changed. You know, you thought you were gonna go mobile, now you're not, but you have a mobile type interface, you have a tablet interface. Who's gonna go on VR? Until we could like I don't know, like jack in like under tablets or whatever. It's like there's so much you gotta do, like good content, ease of use, a non-dated thing. Even VR chat could collapse tomorrow because they've already limited themselves with the a lot harder to update it, and they're gonna break a lot of. And so Abby and Sansar is right about that. Sansar, as soon as you fix something too, they break things, right? And they went down a line where they hired incompetent people to make things for them. That new avatar is incompetent. And I said, if you want to go for unisex, then they fixed the arms for me and the legs. I was like, the only problem is that the arms and legs are longer, so you say it's unisex, but it's not. I mean, if you're gonna make the clothes unisex, then you're gonna have to make them closer to each other. And the arms are still way longer on the female than they are on the male, or vice versa. So it's like the clothes, the sleeves that will fit on one won't fit on the other. It's all these things they do that break. That platform's like, there might be a couple people there that might know what they're doing, but in general, it's a bunch of posers and liars that are on there. I'd say at least 50% of the marketplace is stolen stuff that's not theirs. They're taking credit for. Timing Master's modus operandi is to take something and then trace over it in the 3D model. And that might have some kind of merit, but that's what he does. He copies things, and you can see it's like a shitty copy. And then other times he gets brave, like that Formula One car. Well, he'll add some fenders onto it, and then it's a bumper car. It's like, yeah, but you're using the same frame, the same engine, the same thing. And the steering wheel is like exactly the same, so we know that you just customized something that wasn't yours. You thief. I say yo, can't lie. I can poke out your eyes, yeah. Okay, like sloppy on my paper. I forget what I was doing that day. What's going on? I can see the light. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty bad. Really bad. Pretty. Not the end of May yet, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Yikes. That is not good. Not good. Not good. Got a lot of we got a lot of makeup to do this year. Got a lot of makeup to do. It's not looking good. It's not good. When the school's open, I probably should take a class 1 course just so I have it. How long is it supposed to be valid, by the way? Is it like a 4-year thing and then you gotta refresh it or something? What's... Pass it on. Okay, Karen. You wanna cause shit, motherfucker? You wanna talk shit, motherfucker? You wanna talk shit, man? I bet you we're gonna be about 400 for food this month. Me.
Your budget is 400 for food?
No. If I was doing the low carb and sticking strictly to it, it's about 250. I can do it on 250. Or less, amazingly, and be completely satiated and happy. But if I'm in a place where I can't cook variations and stuff, I tend to fall off a bit more and crave like other things. And then add the COVID thing, then it's just there's a few costs, obviously, right, when you treat yourself more. So I mean, dude, you just need, if you eat out, it just puts it to like $20, like easy. Like yesterday I just ate $20 pretty much. That was just a sandwich, a sushi, a couple cookies. Doesn't take much. That's $20 right there, and you don't. And yet that same day, if I stayed at home and ate, would probably be about $5, $5 to $10, $5 to $8 a day. Say 10 at the most.
So 20 times 30, that's 600 a month.
Yeah. So if you do 20 a day, then you're looking at 600, right? Doing 8 a day, you're doing 8 to 10 a day, then you're doing about 250 to 300. Usually, if it usually is around 250, but if I go out and have a couple Burger Kings out that month, then it's gonna jack it up to 300 right there. And then it really just depends how many times that I eat out, or if I get something. If I get something else, like because I don't always eat out, but I might buy something at the store, right? So it's like something prepared, and then that's and easily another $20. It's actually cheaper to eat at Burger King than it is to go to the store. Sometimes anything prepared is very expensive.
No, a lot of times it's cheaper to go to Burger King, especially if you've got like coupons.
Yep. Well, I get a hero sandwich, you know, and it's like $8. It's like I can get 2 burgers for that amount. So I'm just forecasting because we're on the 3rd week already, and it's like it might be already at 250 at this point, so it's gonna cost me. Got another week to go still. I don't know what I'm at actually. I just feel like sometimes I surprise myself and go, actually, you're doing too bad actually. Like just things I could, like if I went on a budget and I'm happy, I could eat like salad every day. I could have chicken every day. You know, between pork and chicken and beef, I can alternate and be pretty happy. And then boost it with some eggs, some snack eggs here and there. But mainly it's because I'm not working as much, so it's probably eating more.
Yeah, before COVID, I used to eat out a lot, but now I've been eating at home. I spend just as much eating at home as I do eating out. It's because when you eat at home, you've got a lot of other expenses. You got to clean, you got to cook, paper towels, all that kind of stuff.
My cooking's simple though. You guys go all. You guys are all doing all this big fancy shit. I don't have to do much. I just eat soups and stews. I might just like boil or steam my meat with some broth. Throw some broccoli in there, or some spinach, and sometimes I alternate with lettuce. That doesn't bore me. What bores me is like maybe eating. You know, it's like we're gonna bake some chicken. I mean, I keep saying this shit, and I should just spend the money and just get one of those fucking air fryers. Spend the $150. They're expensive though. Even the small ones are $150. $150 might save me. They just look like a big annoying thing though. Look like a lot of work to clean out and shit. So it's like, eh.
Yeah, I've never had an air fryer, but Back Two's got one.
It'd be good for chicken thighs and probably shit like that. Do 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 do.
French fries, tater tots.
I might my expenses might also go on down too because like I just cut back on the pork a little bit, the pork chops. So I was getting tired of the pork chops. Pretty soon I'll want to have them again, but I was getting it. Or I don't mind the pork chops, just that they end up being about $5 each. If I can't get them, it's like. But again, it all goes back to. And pork chops you can vary quite a bit too if you have the ability. Fry them and shit. But even now I'm sitting here hankering for something. Like, you know what, I'm gonna hanker for something. But I'm just probably just bored. It's like just suck back a liter of water and then it all goes away. Sometimes you're just thirsty. You're dehydrated. That's what makes you.
Glug, 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 glug.
That's the sound of cleansing. That's the sound of internal cleansing. The healing properties of the waters.
Do you filter your water?
Yes, yes I do.
You use one of those.
If I had my own place, I would just get a water. I would get a water thing.
Short one, guys.
You there? You there on the
dump everything into my
voice?
filter every half day, topping off my water filter.
You have one of those pitcher water filters, or what do you use?
You bet. I have one of them Brita filters. You bet.
That's what I use too.
They're like $8 a filter here, though.
Yeah, I think I paid $6 for mine, $6 a filter.
Unless you buy in bulk and from Costco, then if you want to pay the, you know, when you go in there and you're like, it's $50, but you're like, yeah, but I get like 8 of them, or, you know, they're like $40 and they're like 10 of them, and you're like, that's actually a pretty good deal. So why don't I just buy the damn thing? Like the thing is, if you're willing to spend $300 at Costco, you can actually save money. But it's also dangerous there too because you can buy shit that will go rotten, or you won't use, or you tend to buy something that you didn't need, like too much of. It's like you can't get like a bag of stuff because it's gonna be like it's too much. So you buy something, 2 kilograms of trail mix. I don't need that much. But I gotta go in there soon. I gotta brave Costco pretty soon. If it's too bad, I won't be going in there.
There's what I got. My filters.
Yeah, that's a pretty good price, eh? You get 4 for $18. I know Amazon's kicking ass. Pretty soon I'm gonna switch to Amazon like everybody else because, well, it's gonna. I have to look at the Canadian version because that one looks like it, but it says $18 US plus $26.20 shipping and import fees to Canada. Oh. I used to, yeah. They have a CA now, so they end up charging us. Figured that people were buying with US dollars and they're getting better deals, so they had to make a specific Canada site so they could the fuck's going on with this site now? It has like advertising their Prime Video and everything on the front page. They got good computer part deals too on Amazon now. They're beating out Best Buy and shit. Okay, I can get a 5-pack for 25 bucks. That's pretty good for me. It's on sale from 30 bucks. I'm just old. I'm like old-fashioned, so I'm not quite used to like getting my stuff online. I'm certainly once I unlock it, I'm gonna be like, I'd love to save money though. I'd love to save money more than going to the store.
So it's 25 for you plus free shipping.
Yeah. Free shipping on orders over 35 bucks.
Okay, yeah, here it's over 25.
I can't believe they can get, they always say 1-day delivery, but it all depends on what you order. Like your slowest one is going to be what holds everything back. It would be kind of fun right now to do get a little care package to myself, stuff I'm going to need anyways.
And on the free shipping, like 35 or 25 over that for free shipping, it's 5 to 7 days.
Yeah?
It's not the 1 day.
Want it tomorrow, order in the next 4 hours and 58 minutes and choose 1-day delivery at checkout. How much does it cost for the 1 day? Probably have to subscribe to Prime for that. I don't subscribe to shit.
You subscribe to Prime, then you get free 1 day.
I don't shop enough to subscribe to anything.
Well, I never subscribe to Amazon, but I always get free shipping because I always order.
I said, oh, I go into the light. Let's see if I even have an Amazon account. I should. Do I have a wish list on here? Let's see. Find a wish list. Your lists. Your idea lists. DT store. I can put a store on here.
Yeah, if you've got something to sell, you can open an Amazon store.
Sell pictures in my booty hole. I even suspect that I used my old filter. I might have taken out my old filter, put in the new filter, and throw the new one in the garbage, and put the old filter back in. Because the water kind of tastes like it. It's easy to do. It's easy to go, whoops. Whoopsie daisies. On a good day, you pound back 3 liters of water. If you can fit it in yourself. But then you don't worry about the amount of sodium because you gotta replace your sodium. See, I'm getting like the coughs or like the phlegm. That's because of eating like It's because I ate bread yesterday. It's like there's like allergens. I can always tell when I eat something because I'll have flamages or stuffed up nose. Or if I do an extended period, it'll be like jock itch. I had like bread every day for a week. And then a little bit of the COVID cough after. Affect people go around. I went on the bus today and started coughing everywhere.
Were people looking at you like, oh shit?
I'm just kidding, I didn't. I went on the bus and I was making like I had like phlegm and I was like trying to like cough up hairballs. This is what you need, Funston. Right here. Well, we both. You start making your presidential campaign videos. Do. As we get older, we want to have a little bit of lighting so we don't look like we got wrinkles. This might be too white though. No, it's dimmable. You got 3 modes of light. Some of these chicks on YouTube, like they wash themselves out so bad that you can't even see their nose. It's like, okay, I think your lights are a little bit bright. It's like you washed yourself out so much. I'd almost like to do an avatar though. Like I'd almost want to always keep my anonymity. I'm too self-conscious about how I look at any given time that I couldn't, and then link like some political views to my face at the same time. Like, really? I don't think so. Or craziness to my face. I don't think I could ever do that. But if I was through like an avatar or something, then host a show or a podcast.
I'm trying to see how much that is in US dollars.
Just add an average of 30%. That would be probably US. I mean, I know it's too bad it doesn't give like US and Canadian links. That's pretty cheap though, $40, because they're usually about 150 for a lighting system. I wouldn't even have any room for that in this room though, unfortunately. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ollie, like, he pauses his gameplay for 5 minutes and then he posts this link into the room. Like, what were you doing for the last? So dumb, eh? She's like strapped on and just giving it to her. I'm really specific, you know, if I'm going to view such materials. It has to be relatively clean. I don't really like. I end up just going to like pictures instead. Otherwise, it's just noisy and stupid, and there's like 12-inch dongs flying around everywhere. That's not really. Doesn't get me going. People wrecking themselves. It's not hot at all to me. But yeah, everybody's different. Should I have the need to self-medicate for the purposes of medicine, medicinal purposes? Should I need to release to make sure that the pipes are still working and for medicinal purposes? Or should I say medical purposes? I shouldn't say medicinal. That doesn't sound good. For medical upkeep and maintenance.
Okay, yeah, here it's $34 plus $3 shipping.
It might be only like 8 inches high though. That probably is the catch, right? It looks like it's on a stand. It's like, oh, it's on 8 inches though. It's on an 8-inch stand. moved away from the link, so I lost it. I mean, you could probably get away with it even if it was just a desktop size. That's all you need if you're just doing a blog and you want to have a little bit more of a pro lighting, so it's not like you're not getting harsh daylight shadows. Harsh daylight shadows. When I film my videos, I just faced my bedroom window to get the daylight in there, to get the white, to get the nice clean light. You think that it would show up everything on you, but it actually makes it look better because it's the natural light instead of the orange light that darkens all the shadows and everything, or the light's coming from an odd angle, so it makes you look like you got dark lines underneath. All you have to worry about is when you give me that link, and then suddenly I go quiet for like 10 minutes. It's like, it's funny, I just gave him that link, and then suddenly he went quiet.
Masturbating.
He's masturbating. It's like sometimes like friends would like tease me about that or whatever. I'm like, yeah, everybody does it, dude. I'm like, I'm not a fucking robot. I mean, I'm not married. I don't have a regular girlfriend, so yeah, you're fucking Sherlock. It's like you're trying to embarrass me or something. Why would they say 72 pieces? Light beads. Selfie ring light with tripod stand. Oh yeah, it's a selfie light, so it's tiny. There's always a catch, that's why. No. Doesn't have any statistics. That's why I wouldn't buy it, because I don't know what the measurements are. Doesn't say. That's the thing, you go, oh, that looks pretty good, and then you grab it and it's like tiny. It's like 4 inches. It's like a 4-inch thing. It says it's got a telescopic. Is it? Imagine walking down the street with that sucker. You can grab attention. Like, man. So a guy's walking down the street with this ring on it, with at least it plugs into your USB.
Well, it says it's 440 grams, so that's pretty tiny.
Yeah. It just, there's no, like, from the whole advertisement, you can't tell what the scale of it is at all. There's like no clue. Like, you should say, it should stay on here. It extends to 12 inches, right? But it doesn't say anything because it looks like it's made in China. They want to take your money, sons of bitches. It should say extends from 4 inches to 8 inches. Because I know the good ones that you use in the actual, like your little mini studio, like your little mini vlogging, like Stefan Molyneux we might use, those are like $150 around there. That guy's losing it though. The longer that I come across with what he says, I start to realize he's a bit of a narcissist himself. And listen to some of his podcasts with his daughter in there, and she says things, and the way he talks to her just makes you puke too. It's like, you're just You're just feeding into her narcissism. You're just like, or just things that he says about stuff. You're like, yeah, I can see why some people think he's an asshole. It's like, yeah.
You should watch Alex Jones like I do.
I can't stand Alex Jones in general because he doesn't stick to the topic that he puts on the title of his thing. Like it just could be, it's just like if you're into grab bags, then you listen to Alex Jones. Like I like to be like, okay, there's a topic of the chat tonight, and even though I know it's going to go off a little bit, like podcasts that are say, okay, we're going to talk about this thing tonight. We're going to take your calls. You know, we're going to have a little debate about this stuff. That's the stuff I like. 20 minutes later, they're not even talking about the topic. It's just random. And it's like, there's no reason to watch it. It's like, it's got to be some kind of theme for the night, at least.
Oh yeah, he jumps around.
Because he'll be like, oh, you know, COVID-19 is a hoax, or government finds vaccines poison animals. And then you want to go hear about it, and then he's not talking about anything like that for an hour. It's like, God. Then he might go on to something like that, and then he's off doing something else and doing some rant or whatever. And his voice is not that easy to listen to. Like, I'm not going to sit there and watch Alex Jones, like sitting here and watching him, so it's going to have to be in the background or when I'm falling asleep and listen to it. And it's not, you know, it's not all that relaxing to listen to. Barking all the time.
Yeah, he's got kind of a gravelly voice.
He was better like 10 years ago, 15 years ago with the Bohemian Grove thing and the other stuff, but where he was a little bit more subdued. But now he's like Mr. Gravel, croaking. I couldn't listen to that that documentary you put on there because the guy was putting me to sleep with his voice. I'm like, I could go to sleep to that guy's voice. I can't sit here and listen with my eyes open. Do 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 do.
He has some great guests on, but he talks over his guests. That really annoys me.
It's not an easy thing to be an interviewer. You gotta be able to ask questions that elicit a response. They can't be too general so that the person will just ramble on or not know what to actually say, but it can't be too specific so that it's just a quick answer, then it doesn't lead to anything. And then you gotta know when to talk, when to pull back. And then when there's a lull, or like when to change the subject, when to get a new topic or do something else. So I was saying Olympus is, it's easier when you have a sidekick or someone that you can, that's bounce off of, that can seed you with something when it starts to be like, hey, I don't know what else. So I mean, or like if you're in a podcast or you do like a hangout, at least, because then your visitors are the ones that are asking you a question when you got nothing better to do, or you finish your rant and then they'll seed you on something else. You can answer the questions or comment on the stuff.
Any landing you get away from is a good one, eh? Welcome to the Genesis simulation. Here you'll be tested across 5 biomes, each with its own dangers.
A lot of garbage on Amazon too, though. You gotta watch them.
I'll be with you every step of the way.
Gotta go with your brand names.
Teleport from one biome to another, or when you want to spend some of the hexagons you'll earn on complete missions. Those missions are how the simulation
Yeah, if you can get the same brand names of stuff you're looking for. I mean, Amazon probably like it's trouncing everybody right now. Like if I bought a little guitar amp, I bet you I get a better deal at Amazon than fucking local music store.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I don't need any of it. You know, I don't need any of it unless I had space to open her up. And it's like it's a totally